All right, so here's the longtime bantamweight contender, Rob Font. This man has been charged with a lot of main events in the UFC, and he has an outstanding 5-round style. Great jab. I would argue it's the best jab in this UFC bantamweight division, but tonight he understands acutely that the opposition is going to be trying to mix things up, potentially try to take him down. So this entire training camp really has been rooted in grappling and wrestling. We've always known about the submission prowess and the grappling of Rob Font, but he's got to work on the takedown defense, the hip escapes. All of that has been a big focus for Rob Font coming into another contendership-type fight here tonight. Here we go, Sugar Sean O'Malley, and you can argue a lot of these people in the building tonight are here to see him. You can argue, though, this is his stiffest challenge in the UFC.
I believe so. I believe this is the toughest one. And I know he's fought Piotr Jan, the former champion. I know he's fought Pedro Munoz, but this opponent tonight is going to push him in ways that he has not been pushed before. Does Sean O'Malley use his fantastic footwork, his speed, and his mind to set enough traps to get the victory? I guess we'll see very shortly.
Well, you all know the judges are looking for damage and moments of damage, and Sean O'Malley has been pretty good at providing those over the last several years in the UFC. Sean O'Malley steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Tell the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Rob Font. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Herb Dean, referee for this one. Well, Sean O'Malley has been a notorious fast starter in the UFC thus far. It is something his corner has prioritized once again here tonight. Let's see if O'Malley can lead the dance and dictate the pace here early. O'Malley gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Oh, he connects there.
Nice, good. Keep that pressure back to break.
Just out of range with the big right hand. All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts in with the left hand, and you see it on full display right now.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went and started fighting.
Get your range back.
Just misses there with the left.
Oh, nice.
Font gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Straight punch, that is useful.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Nice punch there by Rob Font. Nice head kick gets through. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Well, missed on that one. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Rob Font. There's that body shot. Checks that leg kick. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Fighter lands a kick to the head now. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. Landing him upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
Heavy body kick lands.
Nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him.
Straight punch there again, been there all night. That strike blocked by Sean O'Malley. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, connects with the 1-2.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
The right hand just misses. Font's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Big shot to the head.
Round two next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
To me, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Oh, the the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley lands the left hand yet again. He's about as accurate with that thing as anybody in this division.
I think that's what's most impressive about Sugar Sean O'Malley, is even though he's still young in his career, he has a patience and a calmness about himself in there that not many people possess. But that left hand can only land.
That's the finish. He's right thus far. How's his opponent still stand?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Strong outside leg kick. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
O'Malley's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Under 3 minutes now to go, round two.
He did a great job of blocking that punch.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
90 seconds now to go in round two.
Let's open up that cut more now.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give one.
45 seconds remain in the round. Font's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Landed a solid punch there.
That's a beautiful body kick. Until you stop it, I'm going to keep kicking you. Body kick after body kick.
Well, we told you about that hook. There it is.
Nice combination by the champ.
Seconds winding down in round two. Round three next. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
You're fine, okay? We got a cut, he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to...
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, here we go at the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, and they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Well, not only has he stayed a how about the accuracy to land right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. He went high on that one.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. And again.
Oh, nice jab.
There's that kick. Font's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Attacking the body now. That shot blocked.
Nice jab there by O'Malley.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
3 minutes to go. Font gets tattooed by that stiff jab.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, O'Malley gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Font's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Unable to connect there. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Oh, nice jab up top by Font. Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
O'Malley's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He has got to change something.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Back and forth we go. It takes 2 to tango, and man, have these 2 individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. Final 30 seconds of this 3rd round.
Good punch.
20 seconds left. O'Malley's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. O'Malley's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. All right, so that's the end of the round. That cut on the nose, manageable earlier, not so much right now. Really, really bad. The blood flow continuing to become a factor, and you got to think at some point if it gets any worse, they will have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Misses with the right hand. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Out of range with that kick attempt. All right, well, the ref's going to step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there? Nose shot.
But, John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Yeah, and he wants to continue, but he will not be afforded that opportunity. So that is it. Fans don't like it, but the doctor has to protect the fighters. All right, let us get you some replays from this one. And if blood is not your thing, perhaps this was not the fight for you. That nose was just fauceting all night and ultimately is the reason the fight is called off.
The blood was going everywhere. But hats off to his opponent for landing the strike that damaged him initially, and then him having the wherewithal to continue to go to that area, to continue to go to that strike that ultimately led to the doctor's stoppage.
With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
So the Sugar Show is in full effect here tonight as we congratulate Sean O'Malley and his MMA Lab teammates, and you start to wonder what type of fighter is going to be able to hand this guy his first loss inside the octagon. He has been on an absolute tear, and it's a tear that continued here tonight.